You're staring at your inbox, 11:47 p.m. One unread email. Subject line, Invoice Final Urgent PDF. Your finger hovers over the mouse. Click or delete. Here's the thing nobody tells you. In that split second, you're not alone. Someone's watching, waiting, and they've spent weeks engineering this exact moment. Let me take you inside the mind of someone you'll never meet. We'll call him Alex. Not his real name, because hackers don't exactly hand out business cards. Alex is 23, drinks too much Red Bull, and right now he's eating cold pizza in an apartment in Bucharest while writing code that could drain your bank account before you finish your morning coffee. But here's what makes this terrifying. Alex isn't writing a virus. He's writing a ghost. See, you think PDFs are safe. They're just documents, right? Read-only, harmless digital paper. That's exactly what Alex is counting on. Because while you see a boring invoice, Alex has built something extraordinary inside it. Something that makes Trojan horses look like child's play. Let me show you both sides of this chess game. On your side, you double-click. Adobe Reader opens. You see an invoice. Clean, professional. Maybe a logo, some line items, a total at the bottom. Nothing happens. You close it. You forget about it. On Alex's side, the moment you clicked, a microscopic piece of JavaScript buried in the PDF's metadata woke up. Not malware, not yet, just instructions. Think of it like a sleeper cell. It's checking your system. What operating system? What version of Adobe? What browser do you use? It's taking fingerprints of your digital life, and you felt nothing. Now here's where it gets beautiful, from a purely technical perspective, I mean. And by beautiful, I mean absolutely horrifying. Alex doesn't need to hack anything. He's using legitimate PDF features, things Adobe designed, like embedded JavaScript, like auto-execute actions, like external resource loading. He's not breaking the rules. He's playing by them so well that the rules become weapons. Layer 1. That innocent PDF contains a link to a remote server. Not a virus, just a request to load a font. Seems reasonable, right? Except that font server is Alex's laptop. And when your PDF reader politely asks for that font, Alex's server says, "Sure, but first, tell me everything about yourself." Layer 2. Now Alex knows you're running Windows 10, Adobe Reader DC version 2023.006, and you've got that security patch from March, but not the one from April. Bingo. He's found a crack in your armor the size of a microscopic needle. Layer 3. The real payload downloads. Not from the PDF, that stays clean. It comes from that font request. A tiny DLL file, 47 kilobytes, smaller than a photo of your cat. Your antivirus doesn't even blink because it arrived through an authorized Adobe process. You're still reading your email. Maybe you've moved on to YouTube. That DLL is unpacking itself, setting up shop, creating scheduled tasks, disabling security logs. In hacker terms, it's establishing persistence. In human terms, it's moving into your computer and changing the locks. Here's the genius part. Alex never wrote malware. He wrote a PDF that fetches something, that unpacks something, that becomes malware. It's like those Russian nesting dolls, except each doll is technically legal until the very last one. So how do you fight a ghost? First, and I cannot stress this enough, PDFs are not harmless. They're fully featured mini applications. Disable JavaScript in your PDF reader right now. Second, that urgent invoice you've never heard of, the sender you don't recognize, that slight typo in the email address. Those aren't accidents, they're fingerprints. Alex is counting on your brain's autopilot mode. Third, modern PDFs can phone home. They can load remote content. They can execute code. Your reader should ask permission. If you've disabled those warnings for convenience, you've just rolled out the red carpet. Here's what keeps me up at night. Alex isn't some genius. He downloaded a toolkit, modified a template. The barrier to entry for this attack? Maybe 3 hours and basic coding knowledge. There are thousands of Alexes out there, and they're not targeting corporations with millions in security budgets. They're targeting you because you think PDFs are safe. So tonight, when you check your email, remember, that innocent document might be a door, and someone, somewhere, might be waiting for you to open it. Sweet dreams.